Pastor George Borghardt, and this is another Higher Things video short. The last day is all about Jesus. That's the subject of today's Higher Things video short. Sheep and the goats, the last day, it begins and ends with Jesus. Or you're a goat. It starts with the Son of Man coming in glory with all the angels with him. He separates the nations, one on the sheep on his right and the goats on his left. And to the sheep, he calls them righteous. He says of the works they did for him. He speaks of them as sheep. He tells them that they're going to inherit a kingdom prepared for them before the foundation of the world. He goes on and on about what they did for him, while proclaiming to them the righteousness that he won for them. And they, as sheep, receive it as a gift, not questioning him, just sort of looking at him like, when did we feed you? When were you thirsty? When did we do anything for you? And he says, when you did it for the least of these, you did it for me. Righteous ones. The kingdom, he calls them righteous. Can you get any more Lutheran than being declared righteous? I don't think so. Why would we think the last day would be anything other than one big giant proclamation that we are saved by grace alone through faith? That's what's going on with the sheep. The goats miss Jesus. They miss him. They miss him when he was hungry, thirsty, and poor, in need, in the prison, and sick. But they also miss him because they want to focus on themselves. If you miss Jesus, you have a goaty last day. And the Lord doesn't goat anyone into being a goat. We do that on our own. Whenever we want to make the last day all about us and what we haven't done, whether we've done enough, died well enough, have lived a good enough life, or on the right team, or in or out. When you do that, you're a goat. The goats want to go on and on about their works. They want to double down on it. The sheep go on and on about Christ. Well, he goes on and on about them because he is the good news of the last day. He's the one proclaiming us righteous. He's the one making us sheep. He's the one preparing for us a kingdom before the foundation of the world, an inheritance before the foundation of the world. In Jesus, the last day is sheepy. In Jesus, you cannot help but be a sheep. In Jesus, you cannot help but be righteous. In Jesus, you do good things for others. In Jesus, your last day is all heaven. Miss Jesus and you're a goat. Miss Jesus and none of your works count. Miss Jesus, and in fact, only thing that counts on the last day is that you miss Jesus. The last day is about Christ and what he did for you, and what he is doing for others through you as gift to them and gift to you on the last day. It's all about him. I'm Pastor George Borghardt, and this has been another Higher Things video short.